reactions. What's the topic today? Look, you never know. It's DeeDee's reactions, real life reviews with a real one for sure.
So I hear a lot of women on here talking about they don't cook, they're not cleaning, they ain't gonna cook and clean for a man. And I get it. Okay, you don't want to cook, you don't want to clean for a man. But do you cook and clean for yourself? Like, don't you have kids? Do you cook and clean for your kids? You know, the funny thing about it, and I hear a lot of women saying this, and I can't help but to think, like, isn't that a requirement for being an adult who has a house, who has a place to stay, and especially if you have kids? Isn't that a requirement for you to make sure that your house is clean and to make sure that your kids have a meal to eat, and for something that, that you have a meal to eat?
Yup.
For your family? I don't understand what the big hype about it is when there's so many women out here, modern women, who claim that they're not cooking and cleaning for a man. So, and you don't cook and clean at all, that you don't want to do that. Oh my God, that's just doing too much. And like, why would I do all that? Even women who may have a man who's hard working, who go out and work all day and come home from work, you still don't want to cook and clean for him because you think that you're doing way more than what he's doing?
You wrong. You real f***ing wrong.
As if cooking and cleaning takes 8 hours in a day. If you got a man that's going to work and he's working 8+ hours to take care of the family, you mean to tell me cooking and cleaning is that hard to do? To me, that's the least thing you could do. That's not that hard. It doesn't take 8 hours to cook a meal and clean a house, unless you got a dirty, nasty house that you haven't cleaned in months and you trying to clean it up. Yeah, it's going to take you a long time. But if you're doing this on a daily basis, why are women complaining about this when this should be something you should already be doing?
What's not clicking? What's not clicking?
I don't get it for the life of me, but I think it's another thing that a lot of women complain about because they either hate men or you just don't want to do nothing for a man, but you expect him to do everything for you. Peep that. A lot of these women want the most from a man, even a man who's working and paying all the bills. You have a problem with putting a meal on the stove and cleaning your house, something you normally would do. I don't understand it for the life of me. Y'all got to stop with this shit, because that is not a hard thing to do. Cooking and cleaning is one of the least things that you could actually do for a man. He wants a hot meal when he comes home from work. The man who's working to provide for your household. Why is that such a hard thing, just to cook a meal and make sure your house is clean? Unless you just a nasty person and you just like nastiness and it's hard for you to clean, then I could see it. I could see that's hard. That's hard for you to do if you're a nasty person.
Nasty bitch.
But if you want to make sure your children have a clean environment and you yourself have a clean environment, I don't see no problem with it. Because a lot of y'all be out here dressing with Gucci and Louis Vuitton from head to toe, looking good outside, your wig on straight, you know what I mean, your lashes on, makeup done, and then your house be looking like trash. So if that's you, then I see why cooking and cleaning is hard. I'm just saying.